Welcome to the dark side of the Force.
Yeah,
Actually,
and Dr. Pepper.
just kidding. I'm just kidding. Welcome to a brand new episode of the Pepper Pack Podcast. I am the random dude, Josh.
And I am the Dr. Pepper teacher, Zach. And we like Dr. Pepper.
We do. We do. I mean, this guy to my digital right or left, however you're viewing this or listening. I mean, sometimes he confuses us and says he likes the green drink, but that's neither here nor there. I'm not going to judge.
No.
Well, it's not our guests, and it's definitely not me because
I've never said
Dr. Pepper.
I hate stuff.
No, I'm pretty sure that's what you said before we went.
No, I thought that's what our guest said, and I was like, no, I didn't get that.
No.
Yeah.
I you know what? We'll ask him later. But first and foremost,
remember, that's why I said I was going to punch him and go find a new guest because I thought he said I was drinking.
Oh, no, I'm pretty sure you said you loved it, but that, like I said, that's neither here nor there.
It's definitely there. It was never here.
Fair enough. Just stop. Anyway, how are you today?
Oh, I'm good. I'm ready to drink my Dr. Pepper. I got some nuggets from Chick-fil-A, and I got my drink, and I've been waiting to drink it because I'm keeping committed to my one serving a day, except when we're recording.
Well, I guess you got to wait to take a sip before I open mine.
No, we're recording.
Oh, no. You got to wait because we have to do this together. We have to enjoy it together. So, no. So, geez, some days it's like talking to a child. Golly. You know what's different, though, about this episode? I'm drinking out of a bottle tonight.
I see that.
So, okay, fine. I've tortured you long enough.
Okay. Heads up, tighten it back up. Those ones tend to explode, but you're good.
Mine didn't explode.
So, for those of you who don't know, there's a technique I may have shown you that as you loosen it at first cracks, reseal it, and it helps you not have it explode and spray everywhere. Most people know that's common sense, but I still see people open bottles and they fly everywhere all the time, and I'm like, you impatient person, you just wasted my precious liquid.
You know, it's even better. The fact that I just made you delay enjoying your Dr. Pepper another 23.
Shut up. You shut your mouth. Don't look at me. That's what a voice.
Oh, yep. This is one of those days. I have a feeling this episode, you and I are going to be very snarky towards each other.
It's just because I'm cold. I'm not going to go there. I know I told you I'd go there, but I'm going to go there.
Yeah.
I'm down in my basement, and it's cold down here.
I have no sympathy for you. It's cold where I'm at, too.
Yeah, that's true.
But that's okay. But what I am excited for is Dr. Pepper history.
Dr. Pepper history.
Woo! What have you got for us today?
I got to get my mouse working so I can... hold on. My keyboard and mouse. There it is. Well, Dr. Pepper history. As I like to, I've been doing some history rundown of the different logos, phrases, sayings, all that stuff from Dr. Pepper over the past. And let me see if I can get the screen shared properly. Yeah, there we go. So today's Dr. Pepper history with Zach, the Dr. Pepper teacher. Not to confuse with Zach, the not Dr. Pepper teacher. Trust me, I'm a doctor. Now, this is one of my favorite sayings. I remember there's just so many different ones of these. This is 2009 when this came out. They had the T-shirts. Now, I did find this meme today when I was putting together my presentation that I just thought was hilarious, so I want to share it with you. It says, if someone throws Skittles at you and says, taste the rainbow, I'm going to throw a 2-liter bottle of Dr. Pepper at them and yell, trust me, I'm a doctor. I think that's awesome. I just want to go throw cans of Dr. Pepper at people and say, trust me, I'm a doctor. But they also had some classic commercials, so I wanted to share some of those with you guys. These are all off of YouTube. It's a public domain shared, so I believe I could share these.
Scientific test proof. When you drink Dr. Pepper slow, 23 flavors taste even better. For me, slow always produces a hit. aside for a minute. Check this out. Slower is better. Trust me, doctor.
So, Josh, you delaying me to drink my Dr. Pepper is okay because, as we read, slower is better.
I like how they, with that particular commercial, they used Dr. Drink.
Scientific tests show that when one
Here's
drinks
Dr.
Dr. Pepper
Frasier.
slowly, one can truly relish the 23 flavors. Would that we could savor all
Or
our
Dr. Kramer.
relationships,
I said Frasier.
much as the conductor savors his chorale nocturna, slowly. Comments, caller?
Only one, Frasier. You never savored me slowly.
Well, Lilith, I guess I finally found the right icy doctor.
Frasier, I don't...
Slower is better.
The icy doctor. Like that. And then I think, is this my last one?
You know,
I got one
scientific
more after
tests
this.
have proven that when you drink Dr. Pepper slowly, the 23 flavors taste even better. Hey, I get it, because half my life's been in slow motion. Watch this.
Oh man, this takes me back to my Huskers.
Slower is better. Trust me, I'm a doctor.
And then my final one.
This is Dr. Love! And this is Dr. Pepper Cherry. It's amazingly smooth because it's got a little kiss of cherry flavor.
This isn't going to work. Oh, it's going to work.
A little kiss!
Now, I remember the first time this commercial came out, I was like, did they really just go there?
A little kiss. Trust me, I'm a doctor.
I'm kind of disappointed with the Kiss one
Yeah.
because, I mean, Gene Simmons was known for his tongue like blah.
Yeah. I think there's probably copyright things that they just didn't want to do or whatever. I don't know. But no, and I almost feel like this is a revamp of the I'm a Pepper from, what was it, the 70s, 80s when they had it? That now it's I'm a Doctor, and they're trying to bring it back for a newer generation to revive it. But either way, I love that. It was great. And so that is my run down Dr. Pepper history, memory.
I like it. I like it. And for those of you watching or listening, let us know in the comments which one was your favorite, or if there's ones we didn't show.
Are you referring to the commercial or the any slogans that I've talked about?
The commercials.
So
I'm not dying, I promise.
well, Josh clears his airway. Hopefully, you guys have taken a chance to catch up on your Dr. Pepper consuming today. But who are we going to talk with today, Josh?
I hate to tell you, but I found a different Zach.
No,
Yeah,
no,
it's a different Zach.
no. Wait. Let me ask you, who found a different Zach? I think it was our outreach manager. And if you don't know who that is, watch at the credits.
On that note, Zach Garrison, welcome to the show.
I just like to say it's an honor to replace Zach. He really sucked.
You shut your mouth. Take him out.
And secondly, I just like to say
You moved me to the bottom. You're a jerk. Put me back on top.
So for those of you listening,
I like the little can placement.
that was cool. That was cool. So for those of you listening to the show, you'll want to actually head over to YouTube to check out what I did because,
he's a jerk.
Let's just say, yes, Zach has been replaced by Zach Garrison for the moment.
I couldn't do that. That's too much.
Okay, fine. We've been teasing Zach all day. So depending on how I feel, we'll determine where positions lie. So there,
I feel that.
Yeah. But again, first and foremost, Zach, thanks for coming on to the show. Definitely appreciate it.
For sure.
Really?
Wait, what did you say? Hold on.
He said, Zach, thanks for coming on the show. And I said, you're welcome. As you
Oh, okay.
like, yeah, no worries.
Okay.
So, Zach,
Yes.
I got a question for you. What was your and the worst part is I know about the joke and it's gonna drive me nuts all night. And I'm okay with it, but at the same time it's gonna drive me nuts. Anyway, Zach, tell us about your how did you become a Dr. Pepper fanatic? Like what is your story?
Well, I think it all started back when I was born, really. My whole family actually loves Dr. Pepper. My uncle, he has a basement full of it. My other uncle, he has his basement full of it. And it just runs in the family, really. So I grew up around it. And then when I became a teenager and started getting more adult money, then that's kind of when it went uphill for me. Or some people say downhill. But
I was gonna say I like that uphill analogy. That's a positive outlook.
it's just to make myself feel better about all the money I've spent.
Run with it.
Yeah, no, I would agree with Zach that I would totally run with it. I mean, it totally went uphill 23 degrees.
Yes, exactly. 23 miles, 23 minutes is all it took,
Oh, you got the Dr. Pepper pint glass. Did you get that on the Dr. Pepper store?
Yeah, my wife got me these for Christmas, and
Nice.
I only use these now.
She's a keeper. Don't let her go then.
Mm-hmm.
I have some pint glasses, but I don't have that one, so I'm gonna have to go look for that.
Well, this show just turned into the Dr. Pepper teacher jealous about your stuff.
No,
I have 4 of them.
Perfect. You can bring me one, and I'll give you something that I have.
Oh, okay, cool.
I have some vanilla float.
I need that. I only have 2 cans.
I'm down to 4.
I'm gonna have to.
Dr. Pepper, this is my SOS. I need some vanilla float, like ASAP.
I need some yesterday.
I'd like to note for the record, you can't get it in Utah. So if you could bump me up 23 spots above the Zachs, that'd be great.
No.
I'm glad I wasn't drinking any during that moment because that would have been a potential.
I just think we can all share it together.
Okay.
Hey, I've been shared with people. I like to share.
That's what I say, and then we steal all
of it. Okay. We can call it a Zach attack.
Oh yeah. There we go. Hop in my Cadillac, and I'll get my backpack to fill it up.
Oh, we're gonna start this.
Oh, this is bad.
Oh man, and we're not even at the 23-minute mark, and this is already going uphill or downhill.
No, so Zach, because I could say that and not be talking to myself. Josh asked you about your love of Dr. Pepper when that started, and you told us that. So how did you first become aware of the Pepper Pack? Like, what brought that to your attention, and what was your application process like?
Okay, so hold on, I had to burp. So basically, my friend Jacob, he actually had told me about it because he knew I love Dr. Pepper, and I'm basically an addict. So
committed.
Yeah, he told me his uncle, I guess, or someone had it. I'm like, what in the world is that? So I looked it up. I saw it was a fan club, for super fans and stuff like that. I was like, yeah, that's me. So I found the application. I applied. I put the best. I probably spent like 2 or 3 hours on that application, honestly. Like I made it good. I made it real good. And 6 months later, I got the email saying I'm in. And I was like, nice.
So you said 6 months later. So did you go through a stage where you kind of forgot you did it? Or were you waking up every day, like, come on, today's the day?
I was really hoping. I mean, there were times I'd remember it and was like, man, did they just not want me? But then when that came, I was like, all right, it's time. My life is accomplished, for sure.
So, I felt like a big sense of relief. Like I've hit the status. I've achieved
it's a
hierarchy of fandom.
Yep.
Mm. Do you remember when that was?
Yeah, I actually have I posted it on Instagram the day I got my package from them. That was 2018, March 30th.
Okay, so that means you would have been what in the February group of 2018.
Something like that, yeah.
So you and I would have been in the same.
Okay.
We'll call it the same accepted class.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call it.
That wave of fans.
Yeah, so we were in the same wave.
Cool.
Well, I knew there was a reason I liked you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm a way better replacement. Oh, sorry.
Huh?
You're a monster. I'm just berating you tonight. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. It's not you. It's him.
Sorry.
It's Zach's fault.
Wait, why are you blaming it on our guest?
Yeah, honestly. Jeez.
Come on, man.
Well, I'll just.
Well, thank you. This show just got a lot better.
Hey.
Man, it just got real.
Oh man, the jokes are going to be flying tonight.
Oh, no.
So since you've been in the Pepper Pack, what would have been some of the highlights for you?
I think it's awesome to see that I'm not alone, I guess, in this world of crazy Dr. Pepper fandom, and then also just kind of seeing everybody, how they live and how they, I don't know. It's just cool having that community, I guess. And that kind of, you can post something, everyone's building each other up and whatnot. So.
Sorry, I'm not laughing. Josh and I are having a private conversation.
So
I love what you said about the community and building each other up and not being alone. So I was listening to you.
Yeah.
But Josh made a flying reference and I made a joke that I'll share with you off air because I don't want to podcast on the internet. But it was funny.
Oh man, cookies.
Potato. So now we brought you on one night when we were doing our diet episode.
Yeah.
So we've actually introduced you to the world already, but now we want to make it official, give you an episode because you deserve that as one of our Dr. Pepper fellow ambassadors.
Yeah.
And I like to promote our fellow ambassadors and the things they're doing. And you have, as we've shared before, and we're going to share again, some amazing photography skills.
Thank you.
That I'm a little jealous of just because all I got is my little phone. And it just...
Hey man, phones are.
Wait, how was that again there, Zach? I missed that.
I'll do it 23 times if you want.
No, we don't need that many pictures. That's slightly creepy. So Bowman is right though. You have quite a talent for photography, especially when cans of Dr. Pepper are involved. This particular one, and for those of you listening, you'll want to head over to YouTube and check this out. We'll put some in the show notes as well for you. But yeah, just the talent you have.
See his Instagram tag our handle right there, so you guys can go check out his stuff as well.
Don't mind the 100,000 hashtags.
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. But I just love that you've got this beautiful can of Dr. Pepper just chilling in the snow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, so much that even Dr. Pepper themselves have liked it.
Mm-hmm. I always love when I see their likes on my stuff. Like,
yeah, right.
So out of all the pictures that you've taken, what has been, let's say, the top 3?
I would say, oh man, it's so tough.
Mm-hmm.
Because Dr. Pepper photos are definitely some of my favorites. That's for sure. The ones in the fire are one of the coolest. They're simple, like real easy to do, but they're awesome. I mean, I love a lot of. I like to, when I take photos, I like to have a subject for my photos. So a lot of my photos, you can see there's one central thing that's kind of focused on.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, Dr. Pepper like that one too.
Nice.
Thank you, Dr. Pepper.
Sponsor me. Even more, I guess.
I know, that's what I was like.
True story.
But yeah,
So yeah, definitely the fire ones have stood out. Like I think that was one of the ones that I first saw was the fire one. I mean, this other image that you've got here, another fire one. I love that it's got the can that says "You deserve this."
Yeah, I love that.
And hey, the Pepper Pack podcast like this one.
Nice.
Look at that.
Thanks, Dr. Pepper Podcast.
You're welcome.
I believe it's "You're welcome" from me.
I know. You're welcome.
Okay, so now the big question,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm glad you're sitting down for this. We ask this of all of our guests. How do you prefer drinking your Dr. Pepper? Can, bottle, fountain, glass bottle, IV.
It's a good one.
Jelly bean.
Cotton candy,
Okay.
baked beans.
Bubblegum.
Those, okay. I honestly don't like those. The baked beans.
I have 2 cans on this shelf over here somewhere. And yeah, I've never opened them because I've never been a fan of baked beans.
But for my favorite, I think it really depends. And it depends on the situation and what I have to deal with. So if I'm at home, of course, I'm going over here to my mini fridge. I'm grabbing my Dr. Pepper and I'm putting it in my glass, or I'm just drinking it straight from the can.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm out of the house, there's a couple spots I know where I live where they have the best fountain Dr. Pepper, and it's mixed right.
Mm.
If I'm out kind of away from my town and I don't know, either I'll try to find a vending machine with a can, or I'll go with a bottle at a gas station.
I've noticed, and I don't know if you guys have noticed this too, but like in that scenario, if you have to go to a gas station to get some, I've actually kind of steered away from the 20-ounce bottle, and I will get the tall boy instead.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Because it just kind of that whole can aspect. It seems like the cans are just mixed better. It's colder.
I think the sound, the noise it makes when you open it versus, I know the bottle has but just that crack. It's so nostalgic and beautiful.
Yeah,
for sure.
I mean, let's be honest. There's a reason that's why the show starts off with that sound effect.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, for sure. Although, okay, yeah, never mind. It is a can. For some reason, I thought it was the bottle sound. My bad.
Well, I think the can cracks and then it looks like a bottle pours, but I don't remember.
So yeah, the tall boys. That's my preference of going to the gas station.
I gotcha. Yeah, I forget about those honestly a lot because I can't find them much where I'm at. Only one place has them. So.
Then that's the place you got to go.
That's the place. They also have the best fountain though, so I've got 2 options. So.
Do both.
It's a good idea.
Now, thinking about this, like, I don't know if we've talked about this before, but I've wanted to do it. I haven't done it yet because I gotta go buy some ice cube trays. Is freeze some Dr. Pepper in ice cube trays and then use Dr. Pepper ice cubes in my Dr. Pepper, so that way as my ice cubes melt, they don't water down my Dr. Pepper. It just makes it more Dr. Peppery because they're Dr. Pepper ice cubes. Because your ice always melts and waters down your Dr. Pepper. But if your ice is frozen pieces of Dr. Pepper, keeping your regular Dr. Pepper cold, it's like a Dr. Pepper explosion.
Try that and let me know how it goes.
Yes. I feel like you're still going to get some of the actual water, though, from freezing it. Just condensation from the air.
Wait, no, but it won't be as much as like having an actual frozen ice cubes or a bunch of frozen water melting into your.
So here's what I propose then. For our next diet episode, so the live episode, which will take place on April 1st.
Mm-hmm.
No, not April 1st, March 1st. Wow. Oh, oof. Hashtag 2021 at its best. Right. So March 1st, for that episode, Zach Bowman.
That's me.
Yes, that's you right there. You should freeze some Dr. Pepper into ice cubes
Mhm.
and actually try it out live on
Give it a
that
shot.
episode.
I can do that.
And then that way, if it ends horribly, then I don't have to suffer as much.
Now, the only thing I can think is, will it retain the carbonation, or will you just be left with flat Dr. Pepper?
I think it'd be more flat because
That's
the
what I'm
gas from the carbonation will have been exhausted.
But I get that, but it would be frozen, so it'd be sealed and preserved, the flavor at least.
The flavor, at least, but then
And so that way, when you're adding that to an already fresh can or something that you're pouring, I think it's just going to enhance it. You won't really get that whole flat.
or your Dr. Pepper could just be cold.
Or I can make like Dr. Pepper popsicles. So many ideas.
Snow cones.
Ooh.
Dr. Pepper
Ooh. Do they even have the flavor, the Dr. Pepper flavor for snow cones?
mix. You can get the syrup on Amazon.
It'd
It'd be strong, but
Real men drink strong Dr. Pepper.
straight syrup. Oh, sounds great.
Well, let me- now I'm really curious if there is. Oh, why did they? There is a. I don't even want to say it. I don't even want to give them any attention. Never mind. That's how loyal I am to the brand. Wait, Zach is also drinking a bottle as well.
I told you, man, I don't have a big supply at home.
What
because
is
I'm
up with this episode?
I'm limiting my intake a day, so in order to not tempt myself, I keep like my cans at school. And so I don't have cans here. And this is like, I mean, I got some cream soda ones, but I don't want to. I'd rather have the regular.
It's just weird. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't want to talk about it.
I've always either seen or heard you drink out of a can.
Desperate times.
Man,
Dr. Pepper, send help.
man, it's really going uphill.
Right?
Yeesh.
Pray for me.
And next thing we know, he's going to be talking about cookies and potatoes, and then we're going to have to replace him with Dario.
That impossible.
You know, and Garrison, you, Dario, and myself, we'll just have to take over the show.
You know, it is what it is. Desperate times come for desperate peppers.
Oh, we're going to get so many wonderful quotes out of this episode. I love it. Love it. Love it.
All I am is one-liners, and I'm here for you guys.
That's what this show is. We just
Oh, yeah.
on the fly. It's fun. So, other questions that we normally ask people that I will want to ask you. Is there a certain like advertisement or logo that you remember, like is your first like strong memory of Dr. Pepper? Like I love the I'm a Pepper.
Not I'm trying to think. I think the first ones I kind of really saw were the "Trust Me, I'm a Doctor."
Mhm.
Because
Like the ones that
I
you heard today.
distinctly remember every time I went to like a Thanksgiving or a Christmas, my uncle's wearing one of those shirts. Pretty much every time. So I think that's what I remember the most, which is convenient for the history lesson of this episode.
Oh, I mean,
But
wait,
yeah,
It's like we even planned it.
I know,
Crazy.
right?
kinda.
Yeah, but besides that, yeah, I think that's probably one of my favorites still, honestly. So who
Now,
doesn't trust it?
say that again.
Who doesn't trust a doctor? I mean, come on, especially
Well,
busy and
All right, let me clear the air here. This is the only physician I trust.
hey, pal, can it?
put you both on ice.
Ooh.
Oh.
If you don't stop, I'm gonna break a glass over your head.
I hope it's not that one. That'd be wasted glass.
I know, right?
Some of these jokes are going to go 23 degrees too far.
Hey, now.
Hey, I've got at least 23 of them, so.
I think it just must be the name Zach. When you're Zach, you're great with one-liners.
I guess. I don't know, man.
Gosh, it's like, why did I do this to myself?
I mean, there's 23 other variations of that, but yeah, we'll run with that. Yeah, editing this will be fun. Just kidding.
So, since you've been in the Pepper Pack, because I think you said March, February, so that means you're about 5 months behind me. So we've both been in it for quite a while, or all three of us have been in it for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
Has there been like one memory that's kind of stood out to you as something like you've really enjoyed, or that has kind of been like surprised you, and things that like has been the like aha moment of your Pepper Pack ambassadorship?
I think one of the coolest things of being in the Pepper Pack that I realized at first was when they sent me the birthday cake flavored Dr. Pepper. Because that stuff, when I got that in the mail and had no like expectation for it, or like didn't know it was coming, I saw that, I was like mind blown. You know, it was like, this is way better than anything anyone could get me for my birthday, you know? And yeah, that stuff, it's interesting, but I like it.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's one of those ones that you have to have on rare occasions. You can't just down all the time.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still good.
So, as we all know, Dr. Pepper has a myriad of flavors.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say are your top three?
Top three.
Because I can't do 23 because, well,
yeah,
we don't have the list of all 23 flavors.
I mean, you can make them up, but you know.
Now, are we talking flavors in Dr. Pepper or the different variations that they sell?
Different variations they sell. I'm glad you were kind of paying attention.
Mm-hmm. Top one would probably be the original. Second would be the vanilla float. And then third, man, I don't even know. I think everything else is tied up for third, honestly.
Now, you said the original. Have you had original with real sugar?
Okay, never mind. I have had the original. There was one time, well, there was a few times I had it, but I had it with the real sugar in the bottle form from Texas when I was like 10 or something. And that was amazing. That was the first bottled Dr. Pepper I had, and I kind of think that set me off to trying to collect the bottles. But yeah, I don't know. I can't decide. I'll be honest. I think the one I'm drinking right now is my favorite, but everything.
It's because you're drinking it right now.
What's your favorite kind of Dr. Pepper? The one in my hand.
Exactly. Right. This specific one.
Exactly.
I'm almost done with this. That's
exactly.
Exactly.
I was waiting till Joshua would get that.
That's awful. The amount of times I've said that in my life is way too many.
Oh man,
I hate when people say it. I'm like, your name's not Zach. You can't say it.
Exactly.
You know what? At the rate this is going, y'all are going to be joshing me by the end of the night. Oh! Stick that in your glass and drink it.
No, man, you all know I only drink Dr. Pepper.
You sure?
Yeah.
Right. What was in that Chick-fil-A cup you had?
Dr. Pepper. You're the one that said the other thing, and I said, "Did you just say this?" No, I must punch you and kick you out and get a new guest.
No, it's Dr. Pepper and a little, if you know what I mean.
That's you, not me.
I haven't had that in a while, a very long time actually. Because I don't like to mix a whole lot with my Dr. Pepper, simply because if you go too strong, then it kind of ruins the Dr. Pepper. And then it's no bueno. No bueno.
That's why you stick with the original, man.
Mm-hmm.
So, Zach, you said you started collecting bottles Do you have a Dr. Pepper collection?
I do. I would show you it, but it's out at my office right
No.
now. So
Is there
But-
an item in there that's kind of like your most I don't want to say most precious, but that doesn't sound right. That is your favorite.
Your most coveted piece.
Yeah.
I have a clear glass bottle from the, I believe, late 40s to 50s, that it's the embossed one that says, I think it says good for life, maybe. I can't remember which one it is. For that era, that whatever the saying was, they put on there. And that thing's sweet. I picked that up at an antique store. I found it like behind a bunch of other stuff, and it was sweet. But then I've also got, which I think my post just posted on the Pepper Pack earlier today. I have a
400 of them just dropped.
Yeah, I have a 6-pack of the resealable cans.
I saw those because I have one that's pretty damaged. I was like, man, if you're gonna sell any of those extras, I might hit you up.
I don't know, man. It's the full
Yeah,
6-pack.
you have it.
I gotta keep them
Six-pack set.
together.
You want to keep that together, yeah.
Yeah,
I got you.
but I can't tell because I've looked those up, and I'm not sure that logo is different from any of the other ones I've seen. So I'm not sure where it's from.
Oh, let me
To be
see.
honest.
So, with the resealable cans, are you talking about the big main logo on the can?
Yeah, well, it's kind of the angle Dr. Pepper with the line underneath. And
So I
then it's-
believe, if I
on
remember
top, it's
right,
got the oval.
yeah. So if I remember right, the main one on that can is the. Actually, let me just pull it up here, because
I just saw your post on the Pepper Pack. I believe there's something like this, right?
Yeah, except those are all the ones that I've seen, but the ones I
Oh,
have,
okay.
yeah, right.
So
there.
that's the early '90s.
yeah.
And I know
I was going to say
because-
90s.
Okay.
What? My second year teaching at the school that I'm at, I walked in one day and they had a can with that logo stuck in my mailbox. I'm like, what the heck? Looked on the bottom, it had like 91 or 92, I think. They said they found it in the ceiling when they were doing some wiring from the internet. And like,
Interesting.
oh, we know you like Dr. Pepper, so we just threw it in your mailbox. I was like, okay, works for me.
Nice. Yeah, as you can see on the post, I thought it was 80s because that's all I found for that logo, I believe, the one you have. But
Oh yeah,
or 80s, 90s, around there, yeah.
I don't have a date on the bottom of this, so
Oh,
Yeah,
actually,
older
correction.
than- Yes.
So I went to Dr. Pepper's website, so drpepper.com /history. Let me share this with you. It's actually from 1980.
Okay.
There it is.
Okay.
From the source, from Dr. Pepper, that is actually from 1980. So you were correct.
Right. Nice. Yeah, because it's got the oval up top and then it's got the
Yeah.
line underneath.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
probably
one Zach was right, one Zach was wrong.
No, I think that launched late '80s because the one I find the can. If I still have it in here.
You said the 90s. sir.
Well, the one I have, that's what it says.
I'm pretty sure his is from the 90s,
Oh, okay.
but mine is 80s. So basically, mine's better. Get on my level. No.
See, I thought the 90s was it had a lot more. It didn't have the circle in it.
This is the one I was talking about.
Okay.
And it says 98, August 3rd, 98 on the bottom of the can.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so they may have been still running that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I said it might have started late 80s and then it carried into the 90s.
Funny thing about that can, I need to actually go back, but that reminds me, when I was about probably 11 or 12, I went to my grandparents' house, and my uncle that I've talked about before, he is completely an addict of Dr. Pepper. He probably drinks 3 or 4 or 5 a day, and
So he's
always
committed.
been on stocks. Yeah, exactly. So when he was a kid, he did the same thing. He drank tons and tons of Dr. Pepper. So when I was about 11, I went up to his old room at my grandparents' house, and the floor is just covered in Dr. Pepper. You step in there, it's about a foot tall of cans that he's collected. So I'm thinking I need to go back there and see if he's got anything cool.
Yeah, get some of those designs.
Exactly.
That'd actually be a pretty cool picture for you to do of the, just kind of line them up.
The
and
organized
have-
chaos. So just leave them on the ground everywhere spilled. They're not spilled.
However you want to do it. I mean, you're the epic photographer, so I ain't gonna tell you what to do.
Oh, him. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this guy. I mean, yeah, that guy.
Not one of these guys.
Well, one of the Zacks. I don't even know anymore. I don't even know, guys. I don't know.
Admitting it is the first step.
Do what?
He said he doesn't know. I said admitting it's the first step. Drinking
What
Dr. Pepper 23rd.
This is the 23rd step?
Or it's the second and third that makes it 23.
Hmm.
Sure.
Sorry, the Dr. Pepper hit my soul, so it,
Yeah.
nothing else matters at that point. So awesome. Well, Zach Bowman,
Yeah.
you have
That's me.
any other questions for our amazing guests tonight?
Yes, I do. If there is one Dr. Pepper item, because I like to ask this question, just
Oh yeah.
I like to see what other people like. I'm sure you've been on the Dr. Pepper store. I've talked about how I would love to have the pup table. And I don't know, I might have asked you this on our diet episode, I don't remember. If you could get one item from Dr. Pepper and they sent it to you, what item would you like to have?
I think I would love the pub tables, but for more practical use for me, I think I'd like that vintage cooler they have.
One. Yeah. Now, is that an actual vintage one, or is that the one that's
No. I think
what's that brand?
Well, no, yeah, it's actual vintage looking. I mean, yeah, I think so.
So you're talking about the Igloo stainless steel cooler with the style from the the 50s?
Yeah.
After they took the period out.
Exactly. But as you can see, it's lots of money. So.
But it does hold 85 cans. It has, that's impressive. 85 cans.
Oh yeah.
That could last us like a weekend.
Maybe. I don't know. No,
well, I mean at the rate that the Dr. Pepper teacher is going, that'll actually last a couple of months.
You shut your mouth.
Especially if he's drinking other stuff, I mean.
You see, there you go, making stuff up again. You can get diarrhea.
Oh man.
Like water?
Yeah, who does that?
Fish.
Fish juice? Like oils and stuff?
I don't drink fish juice. You said who drinks water? I said fish.
No, I'm pretty sure you said fish. Yeah. That's what I heard.
A little suspicious.
I'm very suspicious of you.
Oh, good.
Drink my Dr. Pepper and judge.
It's very tense right now.
You're going to get an F in my Dr. Pepper history class.
Oh.
Oh, man.
America.
Oh. Batman.
Has pointy ears.
Yes, it does. That's what the mask will do. So, but on that note, Zach, thanks so much for joining Zach Bowman and I on this episode.
Sure.
Where's the best place for people to follow you at?
Instagram. The Instagram Zachariah_Garrison, and that's where I post all the fire pictures about Dr. Pepper and just kind of my life and where I've been, and try to make everybody see the world a little bit different and a little bit better. So
awesome. Well, yeah, definitely make sure for everyone listening and watching, head over to Instagram, Zach_Garrison. Click that follow button. Like every single picture. Just go like. Let's blow up his phone. Just kill the battery from all the notifications. He won't mind. So,
okay, yeah, do it. I don't care. Just go crazy.
Let's go for it.
Challenge accepted.
Awesome. And Zach,
Josh.
it's always a pleasure hanging out with you.
So all our listeners,
Thank you. Oh, wait.
until we can drink one again, we'll see you next time.
Whoa, jumping the gun.
No, I do what I want.
Yeah, I know.
Man.